Hey witches, welcome back to Gin and Tonic. The holiday season is rapidly approaching, which means that Yule is right around the corner. And if you're a baby witch scrolling through Witch Talk wondering, what is Yule? And do I need like a cauldron, a goat, a fireplace? Don't worry, I've got you. Today we're diving into what Yule actually is, some of its wild folklore, the magical correspondences that make it special, and 3 easy Yule rituals that you can do with stuff you already have at home. Grab your favorite mug of wassail, or, hot chocolate with a cinnamon stick if you're more of a normie, and let's get into it. All right, so first things first. Yule isn't just another excuse to wear a Santa hat and eat cookies shaped like reindeer. Although, yes please. Yule is actually the celebration of the winter solstice, the shortest day and longest night of the year. Think of it as Earth's yearly nap. It dates way back to the ancient Germanic people, way before Christmas was even a thing. When Christianity spread throughout Europe, a lot of Yule's traditions got absorbed into Christmas. So if all this sounds a little familiar, candles, feasts, evergreens, that's because it is all very Yule-coded. Now, Yule has some legendary folklore. Let's start with one of the coolest things ever, the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt is basically Odin and a ghostly crew tearing across the night sky. Imagine Santa Claus, but instead of his reindeer, he's got a pack of spectral dogs and zero chill. The whole vibe? Epic, and only slightly terrifying. Then we've got the Yule feast. Roast beast, roasted veggies, spiced drinks like wassail or mulled wine. Basically everything your kitchen smells like when you're pretending to be in a garden in December. And of course we have the Yule log, both an actual log that you burn to bring back the sun's warmth and a cake version that you've probably seen on Pinterest. That fancy, chocolate cake roll that looks like a log? Yeah, that's the one. I tried to make one once. It was a disaster, but it tasted amazing. Meringue mushrooms. I don't even remember what else we did. It was so much fun. But it looked terrible. Total Pinterest fail. 10 out of 10 would eat it again, though. Other fun Yule icons include the Yule goat, a Scandinavian symbol that started as a straw figure and somehow turned into a Santa substitute for delivering gifts. And we have the Yule cat from Iceland, a massive cat who eats people who don't get new clothes for Christmas Eve. Moral of the story? Go on, get that ugly Christmas sweater. You wanna. Save yourself from the Yule cat. So when is Yule, and how do we celebrate it? Yule takes place on the winter solstice, usually around December 21st, although some traditions celebrate it on the full moon closest to that date. So if you're planning your rituals, that's your window. Yule is all about rebirth, light returning, and that cozy hibernate during the dark half of the year vibe. Okay, let's talk correspondences, aka the ingredients for your Yule vibe. So you can start with crystals like bloodstone for vitality, kind of like a shot of espresso, but shinier. Garnet for empowerment and higher thinking. Clear quartz to balance all of that energy. Green aventurine for courage and strength. Selenite for peace and protection. And red jasper for balance and stamina. Your colors for Yule are red, green, white, gold, and silver. Basically, every holiday decoration aisle at any store anywhere. Foods associated with Yule include root vegetables, roasted meats, wassail, and of course the famous Yule log, which we've already discussed. Herbs include pine, juniper, cedar, rosemary, cinnamon, ginger, oak, and frankincense. Also known as everything that makes your house smell like a Hallmark Christmas movie. Fun fact, pine is cleansing, Jupiter wards off negativity, and rosemary is great for memory. So if you forget where you put your crystals, maybe use some rosemary. Now for the fun part. What can you do to celebrate Yule? You don't need a massive altar or tons of tools or a cabin in the woods. You just need intention and a little creativity. Number 1, make your own Yule log. You can either do the actual log, typically like a branch of a pine tree or something like that, or you can make the actual cake. If you do the log version, decorate it with ribbons, pine garland, cinnamon sticks. You can add some candles in there. You can. I like to use some candle wax, melted candle wax, to kind of get stuff to stick to it. Burn it if you can safely. Like, for example, I do not have a functioning fireplace, so I don't really do much with the Yule log anymore unless I'm having a winter bonfire. Not out of the question, but it's usually a little cold for that. Basically, you're going to symbolize releasing the darkness and welcoming the light. That's kind of what Yule is all about. Or you can make the cake version. And if it looks wonky, congratulations, you're doing witchcraft and realism at the same time. It doesn't have to be perfect if your intention is there. Number 2, you can host a holiday feast. Invite over your family. Either your actual family or your chosen family, your love family, as we call them in my house. We've got your blood family and your love family. People you are related to by blood or people that you have chosen to create your little family with. Cook with intention. Set your table with candles, pine, rosemary, and good vibes. Bonus points if you exchange gifts or clothing. Keeps you safe from that Yule cat. Number 3, you could take a ritual bath or a ritual shower. And this one is kind of near and dear to my heart. If you're the kind of person who prefers a bath, add a beautiful bath bomb. Add some beautiful bath salts or some oils with pine, juniper, or rosemary. If you're more of a shower girly, go ahead and use like a seasonal soap and a shower steamer. Yes, I have all of these things in my shop. Light a candle nearby and just envision all of the crap from last year washing down the drain as you cleanse yourself. This entire season is all about getting rid of old, stale, last year's energy and welcoming in the light of the new year. Basically, self-care, but make it witchy. That's Gin and Tonic's entire vibe. Now, you might be wondering what Yule smells like. When I created the Gin and Tonic Yule collection, I wanted to capture the feeling of this photo somewhere. I wanted you to feel like you were standing in the middle of a forest at midnight. There's some snow on the trees and on the ground, on the winter solstice. Maybe with a cup of something hot in your hand, not necessarily. So I put pine, juniper, rosemary, bay laurel, cedar, and peppermint into it. It's grounding and fresh, kind of like winter in a bottle. Whether you're lighting candles, baking a cake, or just cozying up underneath your favorite fuzzy blanket, Yule is about celebrating survival, renewal, and a return of the light. If you're new to witchcraft, this is the perfect time to start connecting with nature's cycles. Start small, stay safe, and most importantly, make it your own. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your favorite Yule tradition or ritual? Drop it in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more witchy goodness, and check out my other videos for seasonal magic. Happy Yule, my witches. May your cocoa be hot, may your candles stay lit, and may the Yule cat never find you sweaterless. Until next week, I've been Jen. Until next week, protect the First Amendment, free Palestine, and remember, we still haven't seen the full Epstein files yet.